And it got to a point where we had to sit down and I was like, my guy, look, because I know you are busy, I will also be busy. Because clearly, me and you, we are just housemates. Yeah, but obviously, remember, between me, I'm a very communicative person and my ex is very quiet, you know. So with him, obviously, he would never entirely agree to it. But if a year goes by without us doing anything, hey, I'm young. What do you think is happening? And also, I have already declared.
Yes, my love.
I have already declared to say, listen, I know it's the same way as you are doing. I will also find other people to do things with.
Hi, Bo Lala. Hi, Bo sweetheart. Bo Lala ke setlolo sa koneng ke moradi ba taung. After all, I am my father's prince. Se ke rakgadi a lebohang le nthuseng ke rakgadi bana ba fili ke me molo bana. Ke kokwa bana ke mana bana ke QueenLee di levels flatter for Olive for color. Oh, Bo Lala. Today ke tshwere mang Bo Lala. Hey, Bo Lala ke tshwere motho a nthwasisitseng ke le thwasane la meo. E kana le nna today. Bo Lala today ke le tshwaretse Madam Speaker.
Bo Lala, ba platter for all. Zumelang.
Zumelang, my darling.
How are you?
Re teng o kae meanga?
Ba re ndi bua Sesotho mone. Re bua Sesotho fela.
Yeah, any language is fine.
Is fine.
Yes, my love.
Ndione ba re menfetsi.
Ndione meanga. Oh, Bo Lala, the reason why ke Madam Speaker ke meanga ke me wa ka me o nthwasisitse. Ke kene mo nthong tsa di YouTube because of yena. Wa tsaba sometimes re lebeletse lona I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes re na le that thing ya o se appreciate batho ba sa phela. Now I'm that person who appreciating everything. Like I appreciate you. Not only you, but like Bona, you are one of those people who be caring, wow, Madam Speaker, you are the best.
So much.
Trust me, you are the best. And I don't even know what to say. Now they're like, cry baby, today, but trust me, how. I think if in a swen, but today it's because of you.
Yeah.
And I thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I feel so honored to join you today. Because vele nenze ke re hey mara khanti le twasane le la ka le when am I going to sit on the hot chair nna bathong ba modimo ke tshwana le bana ba bang, but today I'm here and I feel so honored.
Serious, I'm not gonna lie to you. Na if in a swena maybe ngabe ke sa dula mo, but here we are today. We invite you ke le twasane la hao ke ngwana wa hao meanga.
Congratulations and you're doing so well for yourself.
Thank you sweetheart, ke a leboga. Though it's not easy. You know, the other day, and now I can pride. Trust me, I can pride and can follow like too much.
We follow each other. We follow each other.
Though sometimes unaloya harder. No go ngukutlo go nhlabi.
Ma bona le mara. Ke nna Cinderella mara ngone no ring.
Sentikane sieta.
No, it happens.
But I ke kwate. By the way, I can sometimes see the opinion is gona how tshora how bua ka something you buang ke taba gona ke tlamele ke ketse Cinderella ke kene ntho tsa hao. Even though dintho tse ding di bohloko, sometimes you bua ntho tse leng re tsona. Maybe how bua ke be ke re jo iska Madam Speaker o re nna, and then ke be ke feel offended later ke ra man ona sa re nna who I am, why you see why do I think of Madam Speaker o ra nna. But let me tell you something. The other day you mentioned something ya hore I know maybe you know and I know I discuss with somebody. You said, you know what? The reason why I'm saying only twasana like, I mean, twasana la how? Like there are so many things that you took down from going, and not only you, but but trust me, even you are there, like up there. So the other day you said, and then you said, you know, kile ka etsa miriri ka daya miriri batho ba re ke tshwanelwa ke blonde. And then ke santsane ke re ke tshwanetswe ke blonde, batho ba sa tsebe hore na ha ho bonolo, yes, ha ho bonolo ho maintainer blonde, and then the process e ne ke etsa during her blonde ke fitile ko kae. And then like I was like yo eno o bua nnete don't ka se khone ho ya ho yana ona jole to say wow Madam Speaker o bua nnete. Sometimes re khalla dintho na I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm bona I can pride. Sometimes re nahana ha batho ba etsa dintho re nahana go le rona re ka di etsa kena wena ka hare ho ntho no tlo bona ho itse hot like yona ya mo re le mo. It's not easy. Because sometimes I can alucho. Madam Speaker, it's not this thing. It's not easy. Do uno sare this, but uno batla hore. Hare le batho sometimes re follow dilo tse etsuwang ke batho. Re lebala hore batho ba bang dintho tse ba di etsang. go na le ntho tse re sa di tsebeng tse leng gore ba feta ko tsona rona re bona the finishing ha re so bone during her process we understand so wow a ke batlo bua maka wa bona gore ke o mamela.
No, you do. There's when you see somebody doing Merokwa podcasting, and remember when it comes to podcasting, and anyway, I eat, I breathe, I live podcasting, so I speak about podcasting all the time, all different types of podcasts. When you look at the stuff that we do, you would think, yo, I know this one has found a quick money-making scheme. Uno post a video, the next thing that video is on 100,000 views in like 2 days. I'm also going there. When you get there, you find that actually it's hot. Because the one thing that for me stands out, especially this year, is the spiritual warfare that I have to fight or that we have to fight in this room when we are recording in the studio. Lately, when we do our shootings and people break down, they get to capture moments where we are even praying for the people. This is not something it comes very easy because you may find that somebody is sitting here, they don't even know what prayer is. You come, you share your story, it's a heartbreaking story. You don't even know what to do with me, you up, you. Or you carry my problems with you when you go home. So not only does it take a lot out of you as in taking your time out to come here, but also you declaring spiritual warfare with things that you don't even know. Because the person who is sitting on the other chair, you don't know the battles that they're fighting and how long they've been fighting to get here. Some of these things, they affect us and we're not even aware. You are sick. All of a sudden, after recording this episode that did well and people got help, you find yourself being messed up because you are trying to go with the trends. It's how podcasting is doing well. Let me do podcasting without understanding the type of territory that you are tapping into. You understand? So it's a lot of things at once. It's not just about when I say it's. I think now it makes more sense that I'm explaining it because before, when you came to my podcast as a guest and I was telling you, okay, this is hard, you would think, no.
Jealous.
She's jealous.
Yes.
She thinks she's the only one who can do it. Until you have to sit on the host's seat and then, no man, and this person, the other day we had a guest that literally just fainted. We were doing extra work, whatever, get the guest to wake up. Hey, we pray on the seats.
Madam Speaker.
We pray on the seats.
I know what you're talking about. There was you don't understand how we work into emotionally. Sometimes how we dilo. Re na le that thing ya hore re nka dilo hanyane go tshwana le ke tlo tsa mohlala ka lenyalo hore guys lenyalo ha se papen place yes batho ba bangata ba khalla ho nyadiwa trust me when I say this batho ba ka hare ba batla ho tswa most ya bona ba batla ho tswa ba so kene ba batla ho kena empa rona ha re tlo bua re guys lenyalo ha le bobebe ba tlo re ke taba hore rona re tswa teng re face we must let them ba kene ka hare of course a se taba hore re ba se ke ba kena go re batla ba kene ba le prepared gore ba tsebe hore ntho ba tlo kena go ho yona ha e monate ha o e shebile because when I was shebile o bone ka re jwalo you know after ke this thing ya the podcast there was a time ke kula like ke ne ke kula too much I think ke nkile ntho ka tsang 2 weeks 3 weeks ke se shapo even I was even thinking of quitting because the ntho tse batho bana ba di bua ne ding affect ha ba bua nna ka hore ke fitile ntho tsa manyalo ke khutlela back ka ntho tse leng hore di nkutlwise bohloko na go ngwe le ha se manyalo fela ntho se re fitileng go tsona remember le rona re batho thola gore motho o shega ntho e leng go fitile go yona ntho ela ha o khutlela morao e o khutliseditse morao ya o tetebetsa and then ha o bua maybe let's say motho a bua ba re ifa guest nako ha ba tsebe gore nako ela it's not all about you hona le ntho e leng ya fihla ya re clip it's not easy trust me beside that one only ya hore re kopana le ntho tse fapanetse le gore di a affecta tse affectileng batho le rona di a affecta trust me miracle wa this thing o mongata but here we are bare every time ke batla ho quita ke na le hore especially I'm not gonna lie and say nna ke respect le batho ba mo studio because a ke batla bua maka ha ba treat like ke client ya bona ba treat like I'm one of them because every time ke bona ha ke se right ke tla I'm not okay like ba le ha ke le mo ke shoot ha ke etsa everything they will always say no please relax ke late maybe ha ke right remember we can't go re se sharp they will say no take it easy you know ntho tse jwalo because ha ho bonolo na go re bua ka tsa rona re shega ka tsa rona like nna ke na lo shega ka ntho tsaka o tholo go tse ding di ang affecta they will just okay it's okay take it easy o tla ba sharp it's not easy o no se maka Madam Speaker like o ka ga ga le batho re ka mamela ga ithuta go mamela ra mamela go utlwisisa e seng go mamela go araba trust me when I say you are the best. Sometimes re rata ho praise batho when they are no longer there. Re posta bo, who rest well, Madam Speaker, he se phelile ntoni, she was the best, this and that. Re palwa go jwetsa batho hore they are the best. You are the best. I know you are not perfect. Ha hona motho a perfect. I'm not perfect. Ha hona motho a ka tlang a re I am perfect, because sometimes to se re menwana e o supile motho ka yona e mekae e shebileng ko wena e mekae. So batho ba bangata ba na le that thing ya o supa batho ka menwana a lebale hore ya hae ke mekae. Ke na le go khutlela Bibeleng again hore there is one thing I think if re ka tsamaya ka ntho ngwe re tsamaya ka Bibele, ha o ka hopola morena just so ile ga ha batho ba bua ka mosadi wa sehlola wa sefebe, ya ba o re ko bathong ba le hana ba re mosadi eno ha loka o tlamile a bolaiwe, ya ba o re ka hara ha lona yes ka hara ha lona ya tsebang hore hana sebi ke kopa hore a nke lejwe a ngate motho o none ha ona motho a ileng a etsa because bana ba tseba hore ha ba loka. O ka re batho re ka ithutela ho mamela ho utlwisisa e seng ho mamela ho araba. Ke a leboga.
You know, also another thing that you touched on earlier on that I feel like I've been keeping in my head is the fact that these premises where we are working, I've been saying this from the beginning, and I still say it even now, that now I know that for a lot of people it seems like it's far-fetched, it's this, it's that, but I believe in spiritual aligning, you know, and more than anything, I feel like we are really blessed to be recording in this premises because working with people who, you know, people walk with their feet, but when you are passionate about what you are doing, you walk with your heart. These people they're walking with their, I'm not saying working, I'm saying walking with their hearts, because they pour their hearts into what they're doing. Because I believe that for you to be having the craft that you have now and perfecting it, and it keeps getting better, and you are saying, oh, they keep encouraging Pastor B, brother over there, it's because of the heart, you know, and their heart are in the right place, and they are always there to guide us. And I think the one thing that we are blessed with, I think me and you, we share the same sentiment in this. It's you need to always have a teachable heart, because you can learn everything. I keep learning from my kids also on a daily basis. So when you step in here and you are willing, you open up your heart and you say, I want to learn, you improve on a daily basis. Every day is a new chance for you to rebrand. And I feel like we underestimate the blessings, the building blocks that we have around us, which build us to become the people that we are today. But yeah, no, we are pushing, and Elo and I, you are doing so well, my sister. Aww. I don't ever want you to ever doubt the fact that you are pushing.
No, it's not easy.
No, it's not.
Trust me, it's not easy. But here I am. I'm not a quitter. Especially ke lona. Thank you. Oh, but ke kopa re kene ko topic. You know, in case I get emotionally how remote ke high. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I don't know, maybe le nna ha ke kena das like ka hara das studio. Ke feel like you don't understand. Ke feel like high. Ha ke feel o ka re yo ke tshohile ba tlo reng. No, like ba nketsa hore ke feel relaxed, and like etsa di mistakes. La se ke tsamaile ba mfounela, can we fix this? Can you know hona le dilo tse ding tse leng re le kwa nna self tolo maybe ke ntse di phoso there and there. Kwa bona self ba di khata ke be ke re wow. Ho tsho ena ba bone hore ha right. So trust me, they are the best. And the biggest thing I think in twe e leng hore go ho bona ke nana maybe re tsamaya ka tlasa ha yona ke taba hore ba beile modimo ko pele.
Yeah.
When I say this, I know people ba tlo re they are not perfect. They are not perfect, but anything ena le modimo ba beile modimo ko pele wa latela bona. Ha ona fetang eo.
Amen to that.
Yes. So, sweetheart, today it's not all about this place. It's not all about me and you. It's about actually ha ke tlo botsa dipotso. Ke batla re dumelane re se ke ra dumela.
Okay.
Yeah. So today ke batla re bua ka this thing actually ha ke batla re kene ya manyalo haholo because ba rena le wena re president is a divorce. So a ke batle maybe do re tla touch there and there, but a ke batle re kene le ko yona haholo. Ntho ke batlang re bua ka yena haholo ke ena ya di girlfriend and boyfriend batho ba mojolo. Ke kopa o mpotse hore na opinion ya hao ke eng ka batho ba jolang, and then motho ha jola ana le dilemo tse ngata tse itseng ko mojolong ke ngwe expectang ko boyfriending ya hao. And then let's say una le boyfriend, ne? Or your partner, maybe let's say maybe when on a boyfriend, ne? And then the boyfriend how high jola asa o tshepisa anything asa ka bua ko wena ka taba ya lenyalo hore he after 2 years 3 years ke tlo nyala or after 1 year ke tlo nyala do ba tseba ke sometimes ba is a dead thing motho o aka break that thing ya o tshepisitseng yona a se etse the way a o tshepiseng ka teng a o senyetsa nako fela so ke batla go tseba gore na motho ha jola asa nyala are you calling that cheating?
Nalena rajola ne
la jola fela
and then I'm the main chick, the steady girlfriend, and that person is cheating on me. That's what you're asking.
I don't want to go on cheating. I'm saying how jola le motho aba le motho o mong wa bona na hore tatile ga go cheating ene ke se batlo fihla ko yona how jola le motho
aba le
motho o mongwe meaning ha le so nyale ha so tshepisine se santse le jola. And then le wena o khona bona motho a so ntshepise anything ha so go tlo ya ko haya ha re next year re tla etsa ngwana ha re in 6 months time I will go heno motho ha ka thola the next partner are you saying that person wa jola go sena any commitment mo?
I think this conversation I have it all the time ne to say we have uncommunicated expectations. Sometimes having communications which are clear, it's scary because you know exactly what that person's mind is, and it gets you will be turned off by the fact that they're telling you the truth. But sometimes when they don't communicate that truth, when you decide with your own head to make up your own truth, ne? You can date somebody for 10 years and they don't see you as wife material. Therefore, they're not gonna marry you. 1, 2. It could be that that person just does not believe in marriage because they don't understand the concept of marriage. Because I believe that there's a lot of people by Longori, they're getting married, not because they understand what marriage is and why they're getting married, but they're just doing it because it's what everybody who has achieved in life, who has established and is stable, does. Everybody gets married. You find that somebody does not believe in the Bible, but when it's time for them to get married, they read that verse which says, a man shall leave his wife and leave his mother and father and cling to his wife. So we go to the part where people just pick and choose what they think is it's going to be applicable in their lives. So it could be that one, Mutu is not even thinking about getting married. To them, marriage is not that important, right? What matters to them the most is just having a happy life. A happy life could mean that I have a companion. A happy life could mean I have children. But a happy life does not necessarily say I have to get married. Because, to be quite honest, when I QueenLee, if Rere Linyalo, it's something that happens in private. Ne? And after happening in private, nobody gets to know about it. You don't get to wear a ring. You don't even have to change your surname. It's just a thing that you do between you and your partner and Ruti. Ne? Let's say Linyalo was like an HIV test, which is just between you and your partner. I don't think a lot of people would do it because there will be no audience for it. You get what I mean? So when you say what is the reason why we are even doing it to begin with, it will be because I want to prove QueenLee wrong. So if there was no audience, then you would not even be doing it. So it goes back to that thing, Yahori. For some people, they get to a point where, and it's just unfortunate for information or understanding of things. I can't Bluetooth you my brain. So I can never convince you to think the way I think, unless if maybe as I'm speaking, you take interest in my thought processing and then you go do your own research or you start even just developing your own thing on the side. So it could be that, I believe in marriage. And the reason why I believe in marriage is because my parents were married. I don't even know why they were married, but they were married and it seemed like it was a beautiful thing and it's an acceptable thing within society. Ne? And then now I want to do it for myself. I come and I get together with you when you don't believe in marriage, not because anybody did anything to you, you are broken. Just because how you were raised, they just said you need to be happy, Wanaga, and you need to be educated, you need to be a businessman or a businesswoman, and that is it. Now, because these are two people who were raised differently, we are coming together. I have expectations because of where I'm coming from. I'm not communicating them with you. When you know very well, it's not about me not being wife material. It's just that how you were raised, you don't take marriage seriously, but you're not communicating it with me. The next thing, when you are dating somebody else, then it becomes a problem. So I feel like, for me, the biggest problem of them all is the fact that we lack communication. And when I say because right now, if we start swearing at each other, that is also communication, but that's bad communication because we are swearing at each other. But we lack communication in a sense where I want to take interest in understanding what is in your head, how your thought process works. So much that if marriage is not your cut, then if marriage is what I want, I'll leave you alone. If you cheat on me, maybe to you, seeing other people while we are dating, it's not a big deal, right? Because maybe you saw it growing up. But not to me, it's a big deal. But if we didn't communicate it, then it becomes a problem. So I wouldn't say there's a wrong or right way of doing it when it comes to me and you being together for 10 years, then you see somebody else if we never communicated. That's why it's very important that on the foundation, we speak about these things as much as possible. But most of us, we are rushing into, I don't want to be alone. I want to leave the streets and be with someone, so much that we overlook a lot of things.
But the thing is, I can say though is fine. I can say it's not all about me. It's about us. Remember? So as when this cheating thing let's say una le boyfriend azamaya ajola the next person, are you calling that a cheating? Remember how tshepisa lenyalo ngwana batho na so tshepisa lenyalo. Sometimes rona re le banyana nna ke tlo bua ka rona re le basadi. Remember re o kopana le monna ko strateng, ha o kopana le monna ko strateng already ha o bona monna so bona lenyalo. Banana ba bangata they do that. They can go as far as lo ya boko phunyuka ba mphethe. They can go as far as lo consult for that person because already ha bona that person o bone lenyalo. The other day I saw something, I think is this guy, and the guy abari enona go phaqana, and then the guy o itse are you know basadi ba bangata ba nyetse, which is ke dumelana le yena. I'm sorry to say this, but now I think ke platter for all. This guy are basadi ba bangata ba nyetseng, not basadi are le banna, di partners tse ngata tse nyetseng, some of them ba ka hara ha lenyalo, but they are still looking for the soulmates a bona, which is batho ba bangata ba manyalo, but ha bana le batho be leng hore ke ba bona. To get what I'm saying?
Yes, I get you.
So ke dumelana le wena again when you say batho ba bangata ba na le already ho tswa ka rona motho o hodisitswe jang ha bona monna o sa bona lenyalo o mong. Nna ke tla mo ke tswang teng wena mother speaker ke tlo be like this, rona ha re hola re hotse re jwetswa hore as long as moshimana a sotle ko heno a tlo itlhaisa a se monna hao. Yang understand rona re hodisitswe ka tabela hore ha o kopana le moshimane ko strateng you don't open up your legs. Yang understand mosadi ko kwala kamo e ka sere ha o kopana le moshimane o bo sontse o bula dirope because ha so tshepise letho. Remember before o kopana le bashimane, before o kopana le monna hao o tla bo buletse ba ba ka dirope. To get what I'm saying? So ke ka ho ke reng banana ba bangata, I'm sorry to say this, but ntho ke hlokomelang ya banana ba bangata ha bana no ha ba kopana le banna. Ha monna wa morata is about to bula dirope, monna o molo mo bula dirope, then tell me ngwanyana o reng ha bona monna a bona hore the boyfriend ba ngo kopane le yena. Let's say o kopana le boyfriend akere, and then ha o kopana le boyfriend o so bona gore ke monna so tshepisi next o robala le yena because already o monkile gore ke monna ha wa akere, and then o robala le yena ka o sa no tsamaile o cheatetse ha ile gore o jwetse le the next person kanthi ke wena. Sometimes ha re nkeng accountability rona re le basadi gore we are too loose. To get what I'm saying? Because there is no way that o ka bulela monna o molong dirope. How ka bulela banna ba dirope already, Madam Speaker, between me and you. Ha so ha o kopana le monna fela o ka nyala. O rena ba bang we are so lucky gore re kopana le monna I know gore ke lenyalo. O kopana le monna wa gona o settle. I'm not saying now, but I know now I'm that person. But ha ke tsebe khone ya no, but maybe
hey, no,
it's but we are bana hore o tla bo robetse le banna ba ba kae before fihla monneng wa hao. So this thing ya ha ba kopana le banna ba setse ba re banna ba ba cheatela ntho bona ya ho bapala e ko kae. Madam Speaker, o ithute motho pele motho I commit right jolo ka ho tshilwa go na le ntho tweng ke communication. Dula le motho fatshe o mmotsere here we are nna le wena re mo relationship. This relationship ya rona e ya kae before o bula dirope wa nkutlisisa ho be le a solid commitment, ho be le a solid thing ya hore motho ona o ntshepisitse ena ska o tshepisa fela ka molomo ho be le something e leng go khona ho itshwarella ko yona wa khona bona gore this topic is so hard.
Yeah, There's a lot of things that, as you are speaking, I'm thinking, okay, this is where me I differ. This one, this is the way we think and the way we see things. Ne? And I want to put a disclaimer first to say that the way my brain functions in terms of what you just said now, it is not me encouraging women who they must be different. Right?
Yes.
I am in no way possible encouraging her any woman should be different. But boyfriend is
I'm happy for you. But I cut.
No, you don't have to cut it. I'm chill like that. If you're okay with it.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
On my channel, I'll not cut.
Okay, my love. It's fine.
Press and go. We go all the way.
It's fine.
Here's my thing. There are so many things that you mentioned. Yes. Number one, for me, I feel like where I am right now in my life, I'm so busy. I'm busy to a point where my plate is full.
Yes.
So full that when I say I have a boyfriend right now, and this boyfriend that I have comes to me and says to me, Perseverance, I'm also a divorcee. You are a divorcee. Let's get together. My heart needs a home, I need like I'm complete, I'm working, I've got my things. Perseverance. For me, it says that means that now as perseverance, I've just been sitting there doing nothing, waiting for somebody to find me so that I can come and be that. And unfortunately, that's not what is happening. My life is busy. I have a full life, which is complete without a man, right? Meaning that when a man comes into my life, one squeezing thing, then squeeze.
Yes.
Meaning that other things still have to be busy. You still have to be busy working and all that stuff. So now, the part that I was saying, I feel like this is where me and you differ. First of all, going back to the issue, being cheated on. Now I believe in tit for tat. What must be done on the left must be done on the right. If you don't want, and it all starts with communication. If when you want to only date me, can I be given the luxury of only dating? Regardless of what you have promised me.
You are right. You're not wrong.
Yes. So if you are saying that a person didn't promise me marriage, yes, they didn't promise me marriage. And now where I am right now, I can fully function without marriage. I think I have the luxury of deciding that because I've tasted marriage. To a point where right now, I just want to be happy, which I am. If it leads to marriage, it's not because I feel like there's a void that needs me to come and fill it up with marriage, but it's just part of life and what I believe in. Right? It's got nothing to do with completing me. I'm already a complete person. So when it comes to, I do understand, and I feel like we need to teach our girl children to understand that they are complete. We need them to unlearn everything that we were taught when we were growing up to say, as QueenLee, you are incomplete until a man finds you and makes a wife out of you. Because you'll be running around trying to find this man to come and complete you because me guys, coke. Because you'll be running around feeling like you're incomplete and you're not appreciating the blessings that God has given you. Because God did it. I don't believe that God created you just so that your job on this earth can just to be a wife. You were created for a bigger purpose than that. There are so many women in the Bible, or Deborah, people that they had a mission, and their mission was to be a judge over Israel before we can even mention that this is somebody else's wife. The mission and the vision was quite clear. You need to deliver Israel. You need to deliver Israel from all their enemies so that they can always be protected. It just so happened that this person, who is a judge, who is like a king during that time, who is a king at that time, happens to have a husband. And because God said no, a man and a woman will come together, it's good that they're coming together because they will be fruitful and multiply. But even as a woman, you still have a vision, you have a purpose, you have things that you are doing, which is you being a judge over Israel. So I will need you as a girl child to put yourself in the shoes of who? Of Deborah, to say, Deborah had a mission and a vision, and that is to make sure that Israel wins all their wars. But he happened to have what? A husband. So you can still be a leader of a woman who is on a mission to win regardless of whether you have a husband or not. So that should not define you. So that means that you are complete even without that, right? So now, the last part that I want, this one I feel like, okay, maybe this one when we disagree, you will hear me. Ne? I want to re-emphasize that I am in no way possible encouraging that women must sleep around because you will be on your own. That's why I'm one person who always encourages women to say, safeguard your womb, because when these men, they take their shoes, Nigeria, and they want to run away, you will be remaining with the children. So safeguard your womb and make sure that you afford the babies that you want to make. But I need us to, I'm never going to get tired of speaking about this one, QueenLee.
Yes.
We have spent so much time. Yeah, let's start here. We have spent so much time trying to fight for equality, ne? And for women to not feel like they are objects and they are tools. Ne? To say, as a woman, you are a complete human being who was made by God, and you've got your visions and your whatever. You are not a tool to be used by a man. So the minute we say to a woman, when a man sleeps with you, you are losing value. Ne? We are saying you are a thing to be used. But not in my own understanding, and I would like to re-emphasize from time to time to say I'm in no way possible encouraging women to go sleeping around. But in my head, I feel like when we say we are fighting for feminism, ne? For us as women to be respected, to be valued, to be honored as we are, and then we turn around, the very same us, and we say when a woman sleeps with a man, she's losing value, then we are demolishing what we are building. We're not encouraging women sleeping around, but we are saying when you have sexual intercourse with a person, you are not losing value. You are participating in an activity of sexual intercourse. So, meaning that if we're going to be speaking about things like your soul ties, or speaking about how when you sleep with 10 people, this is my personal belief. You can come for me in the comment sections, okay? This is my belief. When a woman sleeps with 10 men, she loses value. But when a man sleeps with 10 women, it doesn't lose value. Then, no. I'm saying, or if we are going to say that, then we are doing 10 steps, we're doing 2 steps forward, 10 steps backwards. Ne? Because then we are saying that a woman loses value while a man does not lose value. And we don't even have scientific facts about that. So for me, I feel like what must be done on the left must be done on the right.
You are right. You are not wrong.
If we are saying a woman should not be sleeping around with every man that she meets because she's going to be losing value by the time she gets married, a man should also not be doing the same. That's why I always advocate to say, let a virgin man marry a virgin woman. No man who is a loose man deserves a virgin as a wife. What the hell did you do to deserve that?
I like that. I'm sorry, before Kitlo Libala, because I might Kitlo Libala what you said. But willing to Rona, I think I will this thing go my last video on YouTube, like here, podcasting yaka. Kize, why se basadi ke bona ba tseba what is good for banna. Ha ba tsebe se good for bona. Basadi re tseba se thabisang banna, ha re tsebe se thabisang rona. I think maybe somewhere I'm that person or hore. Trust me, I'm still gonna say this, and I'm not even shy to say this. You cheat me. Now when you cheat her, trust me, I'm gonna do it better. I'm still repeating, but not to hore kitlabeke zama who prove hore maybe now I can do dirty because we can say dirty. No, sometimes so hona le batho ba bana le that thing ya ho ketsa mhlala ne motho a cheatele se maybe o tla ntse mo kgalemelo yana Madam Speaker o ntse re this is not all about me asking you questions, it's about rabontshana. Remember bana le that thing ya hore yana wa cheater, sorry cheating, sorry o batla o mo tshwarele hangata le hangata. To get what I'm saying, bana hana hore ba tshwanetse bana hana hore bona ke bona bana how ba botsa batla re let's say maybe utlo mmotsa ba re why o ile ka ntle because o no le moody o ha ke kena ka ntlong you always umputsisa dipotso ha ona le thabo ka hara ntlweni wena o tsebela ka hore ha o kena ka hara ntlo kena le thabo. Do you get what I'm saying? So I always say this, so isitseng kwa ntle le nna se ntshitse ka ntle. Why wena o nahana hore yo wena maybe let's say o bone ngwanyana a cavicious ana le dinyashi a emeng hantle le rona Madam Speaker we know hona le bobuti ba tshwarehang ka montle hona le bobuti ba shebehang. Why ba nahana hore ke bona fela be ileng hore ba tshwanetse ke dintho tse ntle gore ba tshwanetse go thaba because if banna ba tshwanetse go thaba le rona re tshwanetse go thaba but I'm saying ntho ke hlokomelang ya basadi the reason why ke tlisa this topic ke taba gore basadi ba bangata o ka re ba thoma go itebala ha monna a cheater le ha le boyfriend they stand to cry so much boyfriend ka ncheatetse remember o bua ka boyfriend then that boyfriend of yours how cheatela my friend o bontshitse go ha o rati and why do we have to cry ka boyfriend is le monna how I mean na le monna I'm still repeating and I can even ka ema o di mathaba ka ho eletsa a ncheater ke a cheater trust me a tlo khona ho utlwa pain ya mfisitseng yona hore na e jwang ene banna ba lebala banna ba ithata ho feta rona madam speaker trust me banna ba ithata so much because bona ba tseba hore once mosadi ya ka ncheatela ya motlogela.
I wanted to ask you that question.
Yes.
Do you think cheating is a good enough reason to live wena as QueenLee as a woman?
Yes, and I can live. I can live for cheating, yes.
Okay, because the reason why I'm asking you this is because for me, I feel like when you cheat on a man will not want to show you the pain. I'm going to show you who cheating is painful by cheating back. The minute you cheat on a man, he leaves.
True.
But why do you as a woman, when a man cheats on you, when you want to prove him? Okay. I'm coming for you now.
Okay, you know, right. Yes. Trust me, I like this topic. You know, now I'm that person, Madam Speaker. I fight when I'm inside. Okay. I'm not a coward. Na ke fola ke le sale ka hara ha lenyalo. The reason ha ke tswa setse ke fodile. I prepare myself before ke tswa ka hara lenyalo. I get tate. We nkutlwele because hona le motho mongwe tla re, na I'm going, monna ka o cheatile ke a tsamaya. I don't do that. My friend, I will make sure ke batla that now I fight fire by fire. To get what I'm saying. Ke batla hore sometimes o tshwana la monna nshapa. I used to, so don't do it. I think you know my story from my linyalo la ka la pele. I used to say, don't do that. Up until I'm tired of this guy. Let me give months or you know what? I can do it better. So na ke batla ke na le that thing ya hore ke tlo utlwisa ntho o no mfidisa yona. O tlo sometimes it's good to taste this motho moriana wa hae a utlo go jwang. To get what I'm saying? Yes, not hore ke tlo dula but already me staying there, I'm preparing. You can't just walk away, Madam Speaker. Lenyalo le difficult to get lenyalo ho tswa ka hara lenyalo ha o bobebe ho tswa ka hara ha lenyalo. Remember re tla be re invest le dingata dintho tse no ga di investor during ha lenyalo. You can't just walk away. You have to be like emotionally, you understand that everything you have to be ready. Nna ke bua ka nna ke fola ke le ka hare before ke tswa ka hara lenyalo ke ntse ke le ka hara lenyalo. I will make sure before ke tswa ka mono ke tla be ke qetile ka wena. That is me. I
have a question for you.
Yes.
I agree we are engaging before I forget. Ne? Yo, how they're going to disown me on this channel. Ne? I want to know your thought about this. Ne? And it's going back to cheating.
Yes.
Regardless of whether it's a cheating on a boyfriend or it's cheating on a whatever, soulmate or whatever. Ne? Somewhere, somehow, I want you to tell me what you think about my opinion.
Yes.
Yes. Now I believe that because nobody is perfect, and we always speak about how we are not perfect as people, no individual can come as a full package. I want to full package.
True.
That's why, yes. That's why.
I think in a high. No,
okay, so now it's all ne. I believe how QueenLee, you're not 100%, you're not perfect. So there might be things how when he looks at you, he sees, okay, it's 80-20. I get 80% of the things that I need from this woman, but the 20% I don't get. So I can settle. No, are we about the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule says, okay, it's not, I don't know how truthful this thing is, but there's something called the 80-20 rule to say when you marry someone, you marry somebody who has 80% of the things that you are looking for and ushotaka 20%. So you must not switch it around and marry somebody who has only 20% of what you are looking for instead of the 80%.
I get.
So a lot of people believe in that concept, Yaori. 80-20 rule. If at least out of 10, you can tick 8. Distinction. Yeah. So, that 20%, it's a sign, Yaori, as a person, you can never be perfect. Ne?
True.
Here's my belief. I believe that men understand that concept more than us women. And the reason why they understand that concept is because wa unyala uli QueenLee, uli 80%, knowing very well that he's going to get the 20 somewhere else. Meaning that you could be QueenLee, who is beautiful, who decorates him, that you are business-minded and everything. Now you have 80% of what he needs. But hunali perseverance out there. Perseverance, perseverance at the bosom of Jesus Christ. Sefuba sa QueenLee as in tofo perseverance. But that's not 80%. That's not 80%. It's part of the 20% of things you don't have. So he knows that for him to get the 20%, regardless of whether you are married or a jola, he will get the 20% somewhere else. Right? Which is the reason why let me finish. Let me finish. So, which is the reason why men, in my interpretation of why men cheat, ne? And then Rona as women, you as a woman, you want to come with your revenge, and you don't know what the hell you are revenging. Because when you are revenging something, QueenLee, only 80% of what I need, and I'll settle for you. Mara, the 20%, I'm not going to live for the rest of my life. It's not the 20%. I'll get it somewhere else.
Okay, thank you. Madam Speaker. If you monna, kirata what you said banna, but understand that this thing better than us. So if you monna utlonya like 80%, akere. Ko ka mantswa mamonno o tseba se right for yena ke khutlela back if o ka mamele ke khutlela morawa again monno no o nyala a tseba hore ke eng se right for yena o tlo nyala ke na le 80% 20% o ya ko ntle now why nna tlo pala ko nna hore le nna ke monyale ana le I'm sorry and maybe have nna le wena re differ hona
no let's tricky face.
Okay,
that's where I was going.
Okay,
to say we as women instead of us fighting men who understand the concept that we come with 80% and we don't have the 20. I get when ulwalena because he's going outside and you refuse to understand that this man is going outside for the 20 because I'm not going to 80. Why don't you sit yourself down, Luena? And because we are dilulu most of the times, I get. Why don't you sit yourself down and you accept the fact that Nalina, my husband, when I look at him, only 80, 20 way short. If we can reach common ground to say with the 20 year short tongue this side, the 20 year short tongue this side, it's either we will have to live with the fact, let's say maybe.
I get you.
We must both be willing to live without the 20% yearly short tongue. Yes. But if we are not willing to live without the 20%, then we should all go out there and get the 20%. The problem is that we as women, we are dilulu because we want a man to sit with us even when there's that 20% that he will never get from us, ne? And at the same time, why talk a QueenLee? You have sex now, ne? You have sex now, ne? I'm gonna be very graphic.
No, right.
Or go bathroom because or bathroom because you understand that this man gives you 80.
Yes.
Marawa shotaka 20. How you shotaka 20, ne? But when for the rest of your marriage, this is one of the reasons why women are more frustrated than men in the relationship. Because when the 20% yeah is your tongue, why compromise somewhere somehow? Yeah, not 20% yeah when now is your tongue. Why lad?
Now, Madam Speaker, on my side, let me say this: I will never stay limona chita. I love myself so much. That one, I will never ever stay limona achitang. Because already haya kontla hosana lerato. There is no way monna akan siang kantle. Ibile ke tseba. I'm not saying waka ha cheat. I don't know. And ha ke tlo bua ka ntse ke sa di tsebeng, but me knowing who my husband to cheat ke dula ka tlu. Ke be le bopaki something ya tshwareya hore monna ka wa cheat be ke dula. I will never do that. I love myself so much. To get what I'm saying.
But do you understand that the deal breaker the marriage or the relationships, they're not the same?
Yeah, I get you.
Because for you, it could be that you can tolerate munau shapang, but not out chitelang. You can tolerate. No, I'm just.
Yeah, no, you are right. No, you are right.
You can tolerate munna out timang chelete, but as long as asau sharpy, as long as ali good in bed, ne? So that's you collecting your 80s and your 20s. There are things that which are part of your 80 you will never compromise no matter what. And cheating is one of them for you, ne?
Yes, but now I want to go back again. I like this thing. You said I can kadula le monna a antimang chelete and then
as long as
I'm lerato. I feel like yes, I can stay le monna an ratang an hlompang le ha sena chelete, because chelete, Madam Speaker, you can have money as long as
o ka nna le 2 minutes noodles QueenLee.
How so?
A o motsebe motho ha re motho 2 minutes noodles.
But ba di 2 minutes nyotla se ke ya ba tseba, but ba di 2 minutes nyotla se ke ba le banang le chelete ngata. Ba sa ba ngata ba kgoletleletse banna ba di 2 minutes what. I'm sorry, because hona le language e ke se batleng go sebedisa, because I might offend some other people. Wa nkutlella go ba sa di ba ngata ba kgotleletse banna ba di 2 minutes what ha mo fitlhisi, but because monno na le chelete o dutse le
yena. So ke yona 80-20 eo e ke buang ka yona hore you have the 80, which is the money. It's more important to you than the climaxing during sex.
But with me, now I'm still repeating, I always say I can't go because of money, because I know I'm a money-making machine.
So money is not a problem?
Yeah, no, for me, money is not a problem.
What is the problem?
As long as respect me.
What is respect?
Respect like what is respect?
I get it for me. No.
I knew it.
No, I get it for we all describe respect in a different way.
Respect.
For me, a man who is my man, who says to me, this is the same sentence, ne? Yes, girl. I kill you. I just want to smack that ass.
Your husband.
No, I'm just saying. If that statement is said by somebody that is not my partner, I would be so offended.
Yes, true.
But if the same thing is said by my partner, that is so kinky. There's
nothing wrong.
So that's why I'm asking Uri, with you, when you say respect, how do you define respect?
Respect ke monna e leng hore o tlo o na le a manner way ya hore a bue le nna ka yona. Re etsa dilo ka tsela ya mekgwa. You understand that the way a buang le nna ka teng, the way re etsang dintho ka teng, you know, I don't know, like handle like ra communicator, you know, Madam Speaker, dinga tantho seng ka di bolelang o ska bua le nna anyhow, nhlomphe communicator le nna, you know, ntudise fatshe kana update ka dintho tse ding, you know, ke nna ke respected o ska bua le nna o ka re ke ngwana, o ska ntreat o ka re ke ngwana. Remember nna le wena ha re bana o hlaya ko heno ke hlaya heso, nna le wena re kopantswe ke lelapa. We understand ha ona ngwana between nna le wena, ka mona re kopantswe ke lerato, so ke tlamile go respect on respect. And ha se taba hore ha ke respect ke taba o perfect le nna ha ke perfect, but mo lenyalong hona le ntho re tlamile re compromise re le two e ke sa e batleng ke ena ya hore I feel like basadi ba bangata ba itebala, basadi ba bangata they tend to know hore na ke eng good for banna. O ya nkutlwisa gore ke batla hore ba itebala bona ba tseba hore na ke eng e thabisang banna, ba lebala hore na bona e thabisang bona ke efe. Wa nkutlwela gore ke batla hore
it goes back to that thing ye ne re bua ka yona earlier on, which is the issue ya hore, are you an object as a woman? Are you a tool that has been designed to please men, or are you a God designed being that is here to fulfill your own visions and your own dreams?
Nah, I'm sorry, I'm not that person wa hore ke bua ka nna a ke no bua ebile ha re ya Bibeleng, because Bible everyone will interpret that the way I understand ka teng. Ha ke kopana le monna re le babedi, I know hore o hodisitswe ka tsela hodisitsweng kana ke hodisitswe ka tsela ke hodisitsweng ka ena, re kopane ke re tshwana. Remember kholo ya ka le kholo ya hae ha di tshwane, ha hona ntho e tshwanang ya hore re tlamile re compromise hore ke let's say maybe ke kopana ebile e nngwe ke ne ke nang le bona banna ba bang ba sile le di family tse ding di sele. Let's say nna ke etsa mohlala ka nna ke hodisitswe ke motho wa mme, ntate wa ka o na le kgolenyana my mom, you know, ba na le death thing ya hore di family tse ding ga di bona utlwe ba re o holetse lapeng le senang ntate. Ha wa sheba bana ba le ba hodisitsweng ke bontate ke bona be leng hore ba isa ntho tse mpe feta bana be leng hore ha ba hodiswa ke bontate. So now I'm not gonna say ke ile lenyalong ho thabisa monna, no ke ile lenyalong ro thabisana nna le yena ra thabisana tit for tat.
I hear you. Okay, going back to what we were talking about, I hope Bazalwane, what do you call your community members? Bo Lala.
Yes.
Bo Lala.
No, it's okay, Bazalwane. Bo Lala, it's okay. Yes.
I hope you are with us. I hope you are catching us, because yes,
I
hope you are mixing together. You are making your own chakalaka. Because going back to the original topic that we are talking about, and which is the issue yahore, when you are with a boyfriend that cheats on you, does that count as cheating now if this person has not married you now? Because if I don't believe in marriage, I think I said this in the beginning, if I don't believe in marriage and you don't believe in marriage and we believe in just us being together and being happy, and it's just the two of us, I'm not expecting another person to come in unless if we communicate to say this is no strings attached, or we are having, I forgot the other word, what do they call it?
Just go with
open
the flow.
relationship.
Yeah, we are just going with the flow.
Unless we have a mutual agreement that we are having an open relationship, I'm not expecting you to bring in new people in the relationship. Which goes back to the issue ya hore, if you are bringing in people in the relationship, ne? Because the thing that I'm trying to run away from ne, is the issue of people thinking that because we are not married, me, I can date your boyfriend and you have no right to tell me anything because you guys are not married. Because if we are both investing in this relation, every marriage starts as a relationship. If we are both investing in a relationship, it means that if we are agreeing that we are freelancing, while you are freelancing, I should also be able to freelance, because it's not like you have 100%. You are not shorter the same way next short tongue. So if you see the need to go get the 20% outside, I should also be able to go get the 20% outside if that's what I want to do. But if we are saying that we are both loyal to each other, I'm not going to waste my time being loyal towards you, because some of us, if I'm saying I don't believe in marriage, QueenLee, I can do a companionship for the next 10 years and I'm not married because I don't understand why people get married to begin with. Or I had to go do my research and understand, why did you guys even have to get married to begin with? And you find out that you were only doing it because you wanted an audience. If there was no people, you were never going to get married. So if I don't believe in marriage, it doesn't necessarily mean that I need to be in a relationship where it's a group, it's a WhatsApp group. We are 20 just because this guy is not married to me. We need to agree to say this is a relationship, it involves third parties, 4 parties, or it's just the two of us. So that if you are going to involve third parties, Lidna should be able to be given the luxury to decide. And with that being said, there are people who just don't believe in cheating altogether. I'm one of those people also who don't believe in cheating. Okay, I think this is where we differ. Not that I haven't done it, I have. Yes, but I don't advocate for cheating back in a relationship, because my issue with cheating back is this one.
If I may ask before you fit that one, I'm sorry to ask.
No. I'm a very open book.
But what's about your rata?
Yes,
I go pride, trust me.
Yes. Ask the question.
During halinyalo. I just want to understand. I go judge, but we listen, we don't judge.
Oh, we listen, we don't judge. So what happened? It's just that it's one of those stories that I've shared a couple of times, but obviously because I've not shared. Because I've not shared it here. There was a time in my relationship before it fell apart, where there was not even sex in the relationship. Things were that bad to a point where, when somebody is living their life and you don't care, and the other one is living their life and they don't care. So technically the marriage was over.
Yes.
But it was not over on paper, because remember, we got married so that you guys can see that we're capable. So even when we can see, the two of us, because right now me and my ex, we talk. Even today I was talking to him. But it got to a point where the relationship was saturated, to a point where there's absolutely nothing this man can give me, and there's absolutely nothing I can give this man. And it got to a point where we had to sit down, and I was like, my guy, look, because I know you are busy, I'll also be busy. Because clearly, me and you, we are just housemates. Yeah, but obviously, remember, between me, I'm a very communicative person, and my ex is very quiet, So with him, obviously, he would never entirely agree to it. But if a year goes by without us doing anything, hey, I'm young, what do you think is happening? And also, I have already declared.
Yes, my love.
I have already declared to say, listen, I know it's the same way as you are doing. I will also find other people to do things with. But it never got to a point where anybody got caught, because it was one of those relationships where nobody touched the other person's phone. So I could say that, I always say that I think now my relationship had ended by 2019. Very happily for the other years until we eventually said, you know what, it's fine, let's just get divorced, because the love was finished because of all the problems that we had. So it was just a matter of, I know, since this one is not working out, this year is it's fine, let's cook. I'll be cooking somewhere else, you'll be cooking somewhere else. So yeah, it's just one of those things.
So udumelana le nna ha kere sometimes I think o khutlela ko nna ha kere like nna ke tloetsetsa mohlala hore lenyalo la ka la pele ke tswile ke santsane ke le ka hara I'm that person nna.
I think you once shared a story
like that. Yes, udumelana le nna ha kere o tswa ka hara ha lenyalo, if you hlalefile, if you smart enough, o tlamehile o tswa ka hara ha lenyalo, o ntse o le ka hara ha lenyalo. I don't think, now I'm sorry to say this, but yes, o cheatile, ba bang ba tlo bona as a cheating. I'm not trying to bribe you. I'm not trying to make you feel better. Yes, it's cheating. But I feel like you already who knows so sena lenyalo. O tswile ka hara ha lenyalo, o ntse o le ka hara lenyalo. Wa nkutlwisisa. So o dumelana le nna kere ke tswa ka hara lenyalo ke ntse ke le ka hara ha lenyalo ke prepare like na I don't know ke jwang and ha ke tswa ke ba shapo jwang le nna ke tshwana le wena a ke na excel onre a ke buile yona trust me nna le o tla ba re kanthi what's wrong like I'm dead person ha ke lwane le di ex because ke prepare ke sa le ka hare ke fola ke le ka hare then ka tswa se ke le sharp.
You see my thing with cheating, the one that I was trying to get to before you asked me the bribing question was that there are people who just don't believe in cheating. And I remember very well in the beginning of my relationship with my ex, where I would say to him, my guy, I don't believe in cheating. So if you cheat, we need to find a solution to say what is the way forward. Because when we are not married, when you cheat, I leave. But when we get married, when you cheat, what must happen? We need to we need to agree now to say, am I going to cheat back? Because we're not going to gather the family together and divorce and whatever because of cheating. I'm not playing that game. So we need to agree now to say, when you cheat, does it mean I cheat? No, I won't cheat. I'm not saying you won't cheat, but I'm saying, when you cheat, do I cheat back or what must happen? So
it is still communicating. I like that.
Yes, the issue that I have with people who cheat back, and I'm not even judging because I'm the last person to judge anyway, is that does it mean that you must now step out of character and do something that you're not even used to because you are trying to prove somebody? You must step out of your character and step into a stranger's character because you want to be like that stranger.
And for me, I'm going to answer you. Now I'm saying, I think it's more of, I don't know how you know, in 2019. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm saying, that is me.
So what about the cheating back where...
Obviously, it's cheating because...
No. I'm talking about cheating back now, where you are still with this person. They cheated on you. You found out. You went and you cheated. And remember, you set the score. You come together. You come together. You continue with the relationship. You find out that he's cheating after a year. Luana, you go and you cheat, and then you come back. You continue.
Oh, I don't do. Madam Speaker,
that's cheating back.
That is too much. I'm not that person. I'm a torikisi. The way killing style like a thing. I think when I love when I get sometimes it's haba I'm not I get a bit some people QueenLee gets a bit no I'm not saying it clean I know I'm not clean I know I'm not perfect but I'm saying I don't jolat I don't because I know I'm a very I keep pretending and I keep happy because of so lisona because of rata and I get so much easy because I'm more se kutlwa ke shapo kore ke tswa ha se kutlwa re la ba no ntse nkutlisa bohloko ke na maluto but the day ke tswa le bisetse ke feditse so I don't do that thing ya di shitting I ke so kopane le yona ke batlo bua maka ya hore ke tla be ke re maybe monna ke tsa mohlala maybe ke bua ka my ex-husband tu ila cheat back ka motswara I ke soka ke di dlala ntho tseo even where I am ha ke na something enka reng ke a tshwarella ke re this guy o ila etsa ntho ke enana maybe gona le ngwana gona le eng ke na le a solid thing ya hore this guy watch it like a solid do get I'm not saying my husband is perfect trust me I'm ibile ke re e ke sa itsebeng e betere ka simple ntwetlo mpolai ke tsebang wa understand go ke batla gore so ha ke tlo go clean I don't know but ha ke tsebe not unless maybe ka bo bona mola gore maybe hona le something but I kena proof but I'm saying na if I yes I can onklo ke bua gore if I yes I can do it because I ke bona go ke nye monna ka yetsa na palla ho nketsa because if monna ona le rato le nna ke na le rato monna wa bleeder ke a bleeder so what
no I agree with you on that one
But yama jola. Madam Speaker, ke style man. You know what? They will always say QueenLee. I don't know ke tshaba bana or king. Ke na le rato le tenang. Ke ola ke ha ke kena maratong ke kena ka dinala. Ha ke tswe easy ko mothong. If you ka chaka lenyalo la ka la pele ke nkile close to 11 to 12 years before ke tswa. Where I am now, ke dilemo tse ngata jwang wa di tseba I'm not going to repeat but it's more than 11 to 12 years. Now towards 17 years but here I am so I'm saying ha ke khone ho tswa ka pele ha ke na lenyalo la bo 3 years 2 years no ke a dula but trust me ha ke tswa I'm done even like ke shebele morawa I'm dead person
so in conclusion regarding the whole cheating thing would you say wena if people are not married, they're allowed to freelance as much as they like.
I'm gonna repeat again. As long as not the way the let me say that. Madam Speaker, as long as you kopana le boyfriend, aso tshepisi anything. Ke nna o. Ha o kopana le motho aso dule le wena fatshe, ho so be le something e lengwe so le okay nna le wena re tla bonana ka June. You get what I'm saying? Maybe re tla bonana next year when I'm fine. Aso tshepisi letho ha re tlo etsa mosadi wa ha so stop go le wena, you must search. As long as o sa bula diropi, the biggest part ya rona ke diropi, se ka bula diropi. We nkutlela go ke batla go reng ha re ithate enough to kwala diropi. That's all I can say. I'm not saying I'm perfect.
I have a question.
Yes,
ma'am, I have a question. So you mean to tell me having an orgasm is a sign of not loving yourself? It's a question. Because I get when we are having sexual intercourse, and sexual intercourse is nice, QueenLee. That's why you are staying in your marriage for 17 years.
It's nice when you do it.
So no. Okay, because other people don't do it because of love. That's why a boy can cheat with 7 girls.
Madam Speaker, I want you to repeat this thing again before
I'm saying there's a man out there who is cheating with 7 girls.
What about basadi babang? Le basadi babang ba robala le banna.
Okay.
Bantsa ba sena lerato. But with me, I got different.
Yeah, okay. But remember this one now, we're not personalizing it.
Yes.
We're saying an opinion.
No, I get you. I'm saying, remember hona le basadi ba tshwana le nna. O right the other party because re na lo ba utlwela o mongwe tlo re nna ke a robala le monna as long as I'm provide. Wa itse ba o ba utlwa ke re as long as I'm patalla ntlo, as long as I'm rekela koloi, na I'm not that person wa monna as long as I'm rekela koloi. Ke a tseba hona le ba tshwanang le nna. Hona le ba reng na as long as I'm supporter, I'm fine. So now I'm saying on my side, I'm saying there is nothing wrong with udlale as long as motho o ka nna ba chomia somebody, Madam Speaker, as long as aso tshepisi letho. Wa itse ba ntho go tla thola utho batho ke di chomi ne, maybe o chomia Adam. Madam Speaker, re ntse re mona le Adam ke di chomi ntse le bapala ka nthe Adam yena o shebile mosadi wa ithuta gona. Madam Speaker, ke motho wa jwa nne o sonyalane le Adam ga ipotsa gare ha bo ka nthe Madam Speaker o nantsa ratana le Adam gona ne re nana go ke chomi ya hae. Na I believe something e jalo go ithute motho pele before o bula diropi.
Amen.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I agree with you. Young girls out there, please eat muthu pele before obola dirupi.
Ka se venda.
And yeah.
Ka se venda ba.
Gianni chipinga ni mudive. Yeah.
Yes.
Because the problem with sexual intercourse is once you open that door, there's no going back. That's all.
Yes. And ha re tloleng this thing, ha re tshwaneng na my advice, please guys, ha re se ke ra bulang diropi for survival.
Ish. Yeah, that what
I don't know we rinka eo ya basadi ha re tlolong ho bula diropi for survival because le ko banneng e teng but nna ke le QueenLee ka bolelela basadi can we stop this thing ya ho bula diropi for survival. I'm so proud to say this. There is no way nka bulang diropi tsa ka for survival.
Somebody can come in the comment section and say, if I stop opening my legs for survival today, are you going to provide for my kids today? We're not QueenLee.
So are they selling?
I'm asking, when somebody says to you today, if you're saying I must close my legs today and stop opening my legs for survival today, are you going to provide for my children?
Thank you. You know what? So, now again, are you talking about batho ba rekisang ko strateng or are you talking about batho ba ditseng ka mantlong ba bulang diropi for survival? Which one? I don't think
it makes a difference because as long as it's a financial transaction, there are people who are living by that.
So now you are saying, hasura batho ba mean strateng. Now I khutlela back to me again or I ke buli diropi tsa ka for survival. So now again are you saying batho ba mean strateng ha se bona fela ba rekisang le batho ba ditseng ko mantlong ba rekisa. So ba tlohela o jaja batho ba ko strateng for survival because o tla utlwa basadi ba re bo mamang ke bo magosha o lebetse go le wena o le gosha because o dutse ka montlong o dutse le monna for ho phela. Do you get what I'm saying?
One who is staying at home and is not working for themselves and the only reason why they can't leave is because that man is providing is not different to one who is on the street selling.
Before we go, today I am
so proud of you. I am so proud of you, sis, and I hope this is going to encourage you to keep going because the sky is the limit.
Oh, thank you so much. Guys, too much ka sevenda kana ba rena myanga ke batla go bua ka sevenda ha ke re nna ke tloge ka sotho ke re ke lebohile ho ba le myanga ndo leboa ho ba na myanga
o
ndo leboa ho ba na myanga
yona
then ka Sesotho ke re lebohile ho ba le mme wa ka because ke le thwasane la hae. So Bo Lala, thank you so much, Madam Speaker, ke o rata bona.
I love you so much, my darling.
Why you can fly high, shine, and you are the best, guys. Thank you so much. Madam Speaker, there is no way. Madam Speaker, everyone knows.
I know we are together.
Thank you so much, Madam Speaker. You know, I feel honored, like me being here with you. This, you don't understand it. I can feel like. Can I give this? Marine before, but
we must come back and do part 3 again.
Yes, but I think on you that one. Yes, on you. Go and prepare.
I will invite you for opinionated podcast and the one where we are debating and
thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Listen, I'm gonna repeat. You know, I said something to say. You know what? It's so nice. It's nice. After all you said, perfect, Madam Speaker. Guys, you don't understand. I think what you are doing.
Love you, babes.
Thank you. Madam Speaker, I'm so happy. Please, guys, subscribe, comment, like, put anything for me. I'm happy because I will to say snacks next time. Let's follow the page, go TikTok, main account, and then backup account, Instagram and Facebook. And any problem as I'm here for you guys. I love you all. Stay blessed. Mwah!